Well, hello everyone. So the Democrats have gone insane. They've gone insane. It's funny to watch. As much as it is funny to watch, it's very, very how do I what the oh X. Good. So as funny as it is to watch, it's very, very scary to watch. You could call it a person, or you could call it an entity, or you could call it a group or a force, or you could call it an opponent, or any terminology that we would like to use. It's comforting in a way to see an opposing force. That's the term I'm going to stick with. It's comforting in a way to see an opposing force destroy themselves. Destroy themselves. They lie and lie and lie. I heard an analogy because I've been doing a lot of I don't know, I'm 35, internet research for 19 since age 19. Since age 19, I know a couple things. JB knows a couple things about how the world works. I've certainly made mistakes. That is true. But watching these Democrats, and I like Tulsi Gabbard, watching these Democrats destroy them. I'm a president. Look at my custom hat. Okay. I'm a Trump supporter. Trumplican conspiratorian. I had that custom made. But with all this being said, that watching the Democrats destroy themselves is in a way wonderful. In a way, like I take a what's the adjective would be catharsis. So it's a cathartic, no, the adjective is cathartic. It's a cathartic experience for me. It's like I feel good watching the bad people get their up and comings. You know what I mean? And I don't mean the minor Democrats that are making a tiny splash and won't go anywhere, such as, do you think there's going to be a President Amy Klobuchar? Is there going to be a President Andrew Yang? Is there going to be a President Joe Biden? Creepy Uncle Joe? That should be his t-shirts. Just a giant nose. Joe Biden? Is it going to be Elizabeth Warren? Is it going to be Elizabeth Warren? I won't even get into, in any way, shape, or form, I will not get into the, her Native American thing. I just don't think most red-blooded, women or men are going to vote for someone who her whole platform is, I'm a nasty woman and I talk to you like this. I'm the teacher. I'm the substitute teacher that was a sociopath that hated you and you hated me. And that's going to be my campaign strategy. It's the same as Bernie Sanders, but I'm just. Elizabeth Warren is gross. She's like grosser than gross. President Trump, who I love, for all of his faults, he's at least hilarious and at least looks ridiculous. Elizabeth Warren tries to look like a librarian and act like this is a very, very non-PG-13 show. She acts like a super cunt. Like she wants to be super cunt. Like, I'm the worst substitute teacher you've ever had. Second grade, third grade, It's the craziest thing to me. Road to Freedom, hello. What's up? How are you? Road to Freedom says Schiff is a tool. Correct. Literally just a tool. That's all it is. I'm not even insulting the man. Indiana Jones. We love Indiana Jones. How are you? Blackie Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. Alec Whittier, or I should say Alec Whittier, a.k.a. Blackie Fitzpatrick, is in the chat. Wait, why does this always do weird things? No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. I'll give everyone equal time. Indiana Jones says opioids. Nice. It is a cool feature. I just never use it. Road to Freedom says Schiff is a tool. Beyond a tool. Adam for Christ has joined us. What's up, AFC? We love Adam for Christ. Been with all of us since the beginning. Total patriot, just like everybody else in this room. But these people are super weird. They're super weird. I don't understand how we have someone such as Adam Schiff. A lot of folks, they say that, and I tend to agree with this to a point, but to a pretty much to the, the full statement is basically when someone can be parodied or, parodied or made fun of or, basically like their character is such that it can be imitated in any way that the imitator or parodier, if that's even a word, makes it kind of spot on. It's like they're pretty much throwing themselves out there to be, you got to give folks credit because they're at least very, very much true to what they're putting out. A lot of folks are disingenuous. And then you get into all of my older videos involving sociopaths and psychopaths, which are basically the same thing, but the psychopaths are worse. I dealt with one. He killed himself with alcohol, and the world is a better place for that. I've done many videos on that. Check them out. JB year 2016, 2017. If you're into that kind of research and knowledge. But with all that being said, I don't think Adam Schiff is a psychopath. I think he's very power hungry. I think he loves the spotlight. He's obviously receiving a lot of back channel, and this goes into the opinion, section of how I talk about things. Adam Schiff is, in my opinion, wants to be in front of it. He loves it. He loves what he's doing. He doesn't care because he understands that there is a significant portion. And look at my custom Trump hat. You think I hate the president? I love the president. But there is a certain section of the United States and the world, frankly, but the voting bloc in the United States, that because the mainstream media works for way more than the Democrats. Go back and watch my older videos when I talk about the Vatican and the Illuminati and all of these ancient, and the Queen of England and the British Crown that never fully excised, which is a word I hate because it's typically tied up next to a tax, excise tax, which is an illegal tax. But they excise freedom, they excise judgment, and they use it for their own purposes through, to, and upon their minions, and then spread out amongst the rest of dumbed down, Facebook living, fucking reality TV watching America. And it's really, really, really disturbing because they can literally, in so many thousands of slightly different ways, say orange man bad, orange man bad, orange man bad. And a certain section of the brainwashed United States of America, sadly, particularly the youth, which is weird, but I'm surprised at some of the older folks, I really am, who think that the president colluded with Vladimir Putin to win the election. The Democrats stole the election and still lost. So they, like typical this is the portion of this part of the show that you need to watch. If you turn me off in 2 minutes, that's fine. My life was destroyed by a sociopath, by a psychopath. He's dead now. He killed himself with booze after he burned his life out and lost everyone. He just drank and drank and drank until he dropped dead. So I heard. Never given the name, never will, because I don't even like to think it. I don't even like to think this person's name. They came into power at a company I was working at by promising all great things, all great things. Everyone accuses President Trump of doing that. No. He said, our country's fucked up, basically. I'll use my words. But he basically said, things are bad. And we're going to have to make some decisions, and I think I have the right way. And history will judge if it was the right way. That's me saying that. But the president basically said, look, our financial system is fucked up. Everything is fucked up. Our race relations are fucked up. And yet the other side, the opposition parties come in, which includes many Republicans, by the way, and they come in and accuse the president. It's called projection. They accuse the president of the United States of everything that they were doing. Dividing the country, raising taxes, endless foreign wars. The president of the United States, Donald Trump, so far as I've seen, even in the mainstream media, is scaling back foreign intervention. How's he a warmonger? How's he a warmonger? These people are pretty stupid, but just smart enough and just good looking enough, I guess, and just sociopathic enough to get themselves some jobs on TV or in writing newspapers or online newspapers and maintaining an audience because they have name recognition. That's all it is. That's all it is. And what they did, because the president, even a conspiracy guy like me, 9/11 was an inside job. Sandy Hook did not happen. I'm a total conspiracy guy. But I don't think this whole Trump media thing is actually that deep, to be honest with you. I think it's a legacy media, some of them old, some of them... So the old ones want to hold on to their careers and go out with a bang, and the young ones are trying to come up. And the ones in the middle are the folks that are my age, like Tucker Carlson. I think he's like 10 years older than me, but, decades. So I think some of the ones in the middle, like Tucker Carlson, they're the ones that are actually just like, well, yeah, I got my contract. I'm going to be I'm just going to try to do my job, whereas the other ones are trying to, gun towards the twilight of their career, going out with a bang, or make a big splash coming in. So they'll say whatever, basically. This is probably the best video I've ever made. So they're just trying to scoop up the most in their quote unquote prime or twilight. Prime or twilight, coming up or going out. They just want to, get as many clickbait. That's why I called this video clickbait. They just want to try to get as much, and they'll say anything because they're whores. That's why Gerald Celente, the brilliant financial analyst that you can watch frequently as a guest on Alex Jones' show, Gerald Celente, he calls the media prostitutes. Prostitutes. That's what they are. They're prostitutes. They'll just drop anything for more ratings. But not people like Tucker, and not people like Judge Jeanine Pirro. Laura Ingraham is good. And yes, I'm citing a multitude of Fox News people, but they're like I can't watch CNN. I watch it to get mad. MSNBC. Actually, even MSNBC, in terms of me watching something just to kind of anger myself and understand the enemy, I cannot watch Rachel Maddow. I cannot watch Rachel Maddow. Can't watch it. And when I say it, I mean that thing. I don't mean it, the show. I mean, is that a man? What is that? What is Rachel Maddow? The fuck is that thing? Adam's apple jingle belling all over the place. What the hell is going on? Granny Goose, thank you for joining us. Road to Freedom. Hey, Adam, for Christ, good to see ya. Road to Freedom. Did you see that Clinton's pilot got Did you see that Clinton's pilot got arrested for pedo stuff at JB Rants? Yes, I did. Clinton's helicopter pilot who piloted Air Force, Marine Force One, the helicopter, while Bill Clinton was president, has been indicted on various pedo charges. Oh, I thought Pizzagate was fake. No, that's just a conspiracy theory. No, seriously, the elites aren't raping kids every day like it's their favorite thing. Nah. When the Obama White House ordered $60,000 worth of pizza and hot dogs for a small party at the White House. Yeah, $60,000. Look it up. Don't listen to JB. I mean, that's totally normal. Oh, no. It's super weird because when you go into the FBI pedophilia code language things that you can find on Google in like 2 seconds that I did 6 months ago, I don't want to do it right now because I do not want to throw up. And pizza means little boy, and hot dog means little girl, or vice versa, or whatever the fuck it is. And they're using this language. $60,000 for pizza and hot dogs. If people can't wake up at this point, honestly, Road to Freedom, did you see that Clinton's, Road to Freedom, Queen is a lizard. I can see it, but most can't. Interesting point, Road to Freedom. I do not have second sight. I believe that stuff is completely real, totally real, not imaginary. I do not have second sight, but I believe people can, so I believe you, just by the fact that you said it. I really do. And if you turn out to be an asshole, then you're off my channel. But I totally believe you. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. That I can tell you right now. Bouncer looked exactly as I saw him. Wait, hey, did you know Bouncer Slab owns the Next News Network at JV Rants? I don't believe that. Oh, come on. I watch every single episode of Next News Network. If Bouncer Slab owns Next News Network, he's had a friend on the inside for a long time. Gary Franchi, the rest of them, sure. Well, Road to Freedom, this is DR checking up on you, bud. Doctor? I don't know what that means. And Road to Freedom says, yeah, not kidding. So if Bouncer Slab is he Gary Franchi? I watch every single episode of Next News Network. I need to figure this out. That's kind of important because that means that I may have a back channel to real news, which is a powerful thing. I mean, you can say what you want, but that's what I believe, you know? Hey, curves, dangerous curves. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, with amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown my good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I did the best I could. No, he owns the channel, that's all. Okay, that's very interesting. Oh, cool. I might have been into Next News Network. Imagine if I could get myself on television. That would be hilarious. Or, I mean, YouTube television, as it were. That would be hilarious. I could probably make some money at that. In fact, I know I could. Oh, it's Dick Rundell. Shit, no, I have a short memory too. I didn't realize it was Dick Rundell. DR. I thought it was Doctor something. What's up, Dangerous Curves? How are you? No, we have some good people in here. It's a pretty chill chat. I'm doing more, just reading the chat and everyone's kind of hanging out than I am really ranting. I think I'm gonna go outside and have another smoke, and then I'll probably come back and start ranting. But we shall see. We shall see. I did watch most of the president's rally. Oh, by the way, this might be a shocker to the room, but just so any of the weird lurkers and you pieces of shit out there who are trying to do what you're trying to do to the duly elected 45th president of the United States, the duly elected 45th president of the United States, who has an orange face and says swear words and his hair is fucking ridiculous, and he's a really good president, a really, really good president, is kicking you right in the fucking balls. Please impeach, you pieces of shit. Please impeach. Do it. Wow. Oh my God, it would be so good. Please impeach. Go ahead. Hey, YouTube algorithms. JB is calling for impeachment. Look at the title of my video. It's all sarcastic. You're so dumb. Please just leave us alone. Just let the economy be good and stop being such fucking assholes, okay? I don't even like the word asshole because I hate poop, and but I gotta use it. I have to use that word. You suck. CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, you're terrible. Most of Fox, you're terrible. You just, I don't like you. Grey Goose says he's not orange, he's golden. Correct. Totally golden. I love the president. I'm wearing a custom hat. I paid for this myself. Road to Freedom calls them globalists. Well, yeah, they're way worse than globalists. They're satanic, pedophilic globalists from my research. This is an opinion show. This is not an accusational show, and I've named no one specifically. They're satanic pedophile globalists or pedophilic, whatever the word is. They like to do it with kids. That's who runs things. Because they worked for the ancient Egyptian pyramid cults and all that stuff for the pharaohs who believed they were gods on earth, and maybe they were, who knows, because there's a lot of talk about, alien interventions and things from out there and things from inner earth. There's a lot of conversations. I don't know what the truth is. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to talk about it and provide folks a platform to speak out on if they have little other bits of information. And what we like to do is we put all of our information together in the chat. I just happen to put my face on camera, and Dangerous Curves, excuse me a minute. Road to Freedom. I laid out the events from now until mid-June 2021. Road to Freedom, put them in the chat, because I think I know what's going to happen as well. Put those in the chat. I'm going to take this moment to take my break. I will be back in about 3 minutes. Stay, don't stay, doesn't matter. I don't make any money on this show. You guys are here because you want to be here. So I'll be back in 3.